It's Chillmonger, the other mutant from Wakanda. I spent a semester in Westchester, and I am an excellent pro wrestler. Actually, it's Thrillmonger today because Spider-Man's back. Guess who's back again? Thanks to Variety. They said that Disney will retain its merchandising rights for Feige's producing prowess. It's never been about producing and financing and all those other words. To me, it's all been about canon. It's always been about universe. Those things. That's what mattered to me. That's what appealed to me. And I'm happy I got my Tom Holland Spider-Man back in the MCU. They can do whatever the fuck they want with Sony in their movies. Still not watching it after you pull this fuck shit? Trying to threaten him taking away from me? Trying to do moves like right before the D23, they leaked to Deadline. Notice it's not Deadline leaking, announcing this now. It's Variety via Marvel and Sony. After what they tried, I ain't watching no Sony movies. Let's read some quotes. Feige, last month, I was being stretched too thin. This week, Star Wars, Spider-Man, bitches. It says so right there. He also goes on to say that I am thrilled, you're not the only one, that Spidey's journey in the MCU will continue, blah, 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 blah. He also happens to be the only hero with the superpower to cross cinematic universes. That's him acknowledging the competition. WWE, they don't even do that. They don't mention their competition. They got superstars. We're not even doing wrestling anymore. We're superstars. We're sports entertainment. They don't even mention that they're in the same genre as the competition. To see the Juggernaut mention the competition strange to me. It's foreign. And then he goes on to say, as Sony continues to develop their own Spideyverse, he called it, you never know what surprises the future might hold. Oh, and Amy Pascal had a quote. Let's give that the attention that it deserves. So Doctor Strange is a movie that's coming out called The Multiverse of Madness. If you ask Chillmonger, they're going to change the title of that movie to House of M, but we're going to go with Multiverse of Madness. That being said, Marvel are so G with it, they're explaining to you, the casual audience, why Sony will have a Peter Parker, a guy who looks like Tom Holland in their universe, but isn't part of Marvel. And it only benefits Marvel that these other movie properties are happening. If you're the casual goer, you'll be like, yeah, so that X-Men Dark Phoenix thing, that must have been happening in part of the universe. You can just tell yourself that, and it just works for itself. So Marvel's playing chess. Something I said earlier. Something I also said earlier in a prior video was that he's just on his Sony vacation. Spider-Man will return to the MCU. Chillmonger seems like a guy you should be subscribing to on the internet. Chillmonger said a lot of things in his Phase 4 announcement about Spider-Man coming back. Go ahead and watch that video. I'll provide a link at the end of it, but it sounds like I know what I'm talking about over here. So when I say that about Doctor Strange, maybe that's the movie, because there's two movies that will have Spider-Man appearing in them. His solo movie, 2021, July. Cool. And then there's going to be another movie with fucking that he'll star in as like a cameo. I think it's called not cameo, something more than a cameo, but he's not the lead role. Supporting actor, that's the word I'm looking for. So he'll be in an Avengers movie, possibly Doctor Strange. If not, that's soft, because Doctor Strange is happening in the fall of 2021. So that's cool. Like I won't miss him because I will have just gotten my Spider-Man in the summer. Thor is a guy who we're not going to see for 3 years, and we don't feel like we're missing him just because everything's happening. Black Widow's going to have her movie, Eternals, a Black Panther movie. That's actually afterwards, but you know what I mean. Let's use Black Panther as an example. We're not going to see Chadwick Boseman in his suit for 4 years, and that's how long it's going to be between movies. So like, I'm good. I'm not even going to miss him. By the time 2021 happens, all right, we're not going to miss him in 2022. 2023, let's say he's not in the Doctor Strange movie. 2024 comes around, and by then, who knows? Maybe Sony has sold to Apple, sold to Amazon. That could happen. And all of a sudden, all this Sony fuck shit didn't matter at all. We the fans, got everything we wanted. I'm sure Disney's crying over, wiping away tears with their money. I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit about what them losing money. I got the stories that I wanted, and I'm pleased. Now, Venom, Morbius, all those movies, not watching it. I said I wouldn't even do a trailer reaction. Maybe I will do a trailer reaction. Trailer reactions get a lot of views. So I'll benefit me, but I will not benefit Sony by participating and funding the purpose for taking away Spider-Man from me. That's just the way I feel. I'm sure that's what you guys feel. You guys are the hardcores of the hardcores. We're Spider-Man readers, right? I mean, if you're on Chillmonger's channel with 100 and I think I got 160 subscribers, you got to be hardcore to be knowing who I am. And if you don't know who I am, you can subscribe to the video there. I'm done with Sony. Completely done. Here's the video I was talking about. It's my Marvel Phase 4 breakdown. Even if you've already seen it, go watch it again because I sound really smart right about now.
Web shooters up on my wrist. You know I make it go thrill.